Let's dive a little bit deeper into this pre-consultation or pre-listing packet or package, however your office says it. One of the main things is that we want this to be short and sweet and really kind of just the appetizer to the listing appointment that you have set up. So you talked with someone, you plan the date for the listing appointment, but you don't know what they're doing in between right now and your listing appointment. They could be interviewing other agents, anything like that. And so a pre-consultation or a pre-listing packet can just really help you stay top of mind, look professional, show them that you're already, looking into this property, doing the work for them, and can also help you just stand out among maybe anyone else that they are interviewing. So in Present, where we do our digital and printable PDF presentations, we're going to go to create new, and we're actually going to choose property review because I want to put their subject property in there for them so that they can see what that will look like. So I'll just use this default one to get started, and I'm just going to name it create consultation. Again, if we can get some of those primary pages in there, we can create a template. So in the future, we're just customizing it to this property and this client. So I'm just going to grab this random property just to copy in, just so you'll see what, the subject property will look like. And then here I can put in any additional information that I want to right here. And then I can kind of just go through this because I don't want to do comps. That's going to be in the listing appointment with my CMA that I'm bringing them. So I'm just going to kind of skip through those. My estimated, I don't really want to talk about this with them yet. And so we're just going to go all the way to pages. So here I can just start deleting all of this because this is going to be in my CMA. And we're going to talk about this on the listing appointment. I really just want to focus on staying top of mind until that listing appointment, building up the seller's trust in me and my competence, my credibility with that, and just showing them some of the information that is going to set me apart from all the other potential agents that they're interviewing. So really, I kind of just want, this nice cover page right here, and then the property summary right here. And then our agent profile at the end. Again, under my account, that's where you can embellish your bio and the information that's coming up here. But now I do want to add a couple pages because, I want to build their confidence in me, who I am. That's going to be in my agent profile, my bio, but also property marketing. So what sets me apart? So I'm just going to see what pages that the brokerage and marketing has already set up for us. So we can see there's a bunch of stuff for sellers right here. I'm just going to look. This is a really good one. The getting you from sale to sold, where it kind of just walks them through what you're going to be helping them with. It's a great one. But really, you know your personality, what you usually talk about, that makes the difference for you, as well as you're going to know the client a little bit better as well. And so you can kind of look at this. Putting in testimonials, is great with building your credibility for this. But again, keeping it short and sweet, not giving away too much if you're, in any of these circles. And then, touching on just marketing and what, the company can do. So we can see here we have marketing your home 1 and 2, and then it kind of breaks it down to digital marketing, direct mail. So maybe for the pre-consultation, the pre-listing, we're just giving them an overview of some of what we do with the marketing your home 1 and 2, but we're not going to put in all those other pages that really highlight this because that's going to go in the listing packet. And so really breaking it down, you're going to kind of have your cover, your subject property, and then you're just going to have some relevant content, which is what we are looking at right now, the getting you from sale to sold, or, this just generic marketing your home, maybe some testimonials. And then if you have some previous marketing that you've done that you can stick in there to show them, that could look really cool as well for them right there. And then that's kind of what you have just set up. We'll go back to the presentation. And so if I had put a couple of those pages in there, I could then save this template right here and then use those pages in the future and then just kind of customize it per property, per client, maybe add something in if it's relevant to that specific property or client. And so that's kind of just a little overview about what you can do with this pre-listing, pre-consultation packet. And then just two things to think about. You can send this to them digitally, through email, if that's something you're comfortable with, if you like, being techie, showing off, the techiness. If that's maybe something you're not that comfortable with, or you're like, why would I just send it to them digitally when I'm about to show them a digital presentation a little bit later? There's also the thought of you could really, go above and beyond with, printing this presentation out, because most of this is going to be stagnant. It's not going to be interactive with what you're showing them. With the listing, you have comps, and those are going to be interactive. Those could be changing. All this information is basically PDFs that you're putting together for them. And so you could actually put this together, bind it up really nice, and mail it off to them so they get this really nice professional looking packet in the mail. It also depends on how much time you have in between when you make the appointment and the listing appointment itself. But just something to think about whether you want to send this digitally or in a printed binder kind of version. But just knowing that both of those options are available.